Welcome back, kings and queens, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Hope King, and I'm the designer behind King's Designs MD. Today, I'm kind of going to remake or reboot a video I saw recently on how to do a custom wine glass with your photo. So I've seen two videos, I believe, and I'm kind of using my own variation between the two. The first person I saw do it was Charlize Reed. It looks like she made a video about 3 years ago, but I found it really unique, so I want to show you guys how I'm doing it and hoping this turns out really good. I'm going to tell you, I would only do this for somebody I love, because as I was doing it, I realized how tedious it could be. So anyway, I'm about to upload my image. I use remove.bg as my background remover. You can use whatever you like. Cricut has their own now, and some people use a variety, but this is a photo that I had of myself. How I did this, if you go back to the original remove.bg screen, it says upload image. You click upload image, you choose your file, and it'll automatically download and remove the background for you. So then you click download, and the next thing you want to do is go to pick SVG. So this is an SVG converter. I have used another converter before, but I cannot remember the converter that I used previously. So I am going to, I've uploaded my picture. I clicked here where it says upload picture. Now when you click upload picture and you actually send your file over, it looks like nothing happened. You actually have to scroll down to see your image. Now you can see this is what came out, but there's different filters that you can use. And so you can choose between the two of them. If I did it again, I would probably use this one. And the reason why is because I think I actually chose 3 on mine, but you see all these lines and all these details. That might be cute for something like sublimation, but that's not cute when you are going through and trying to clean out your background for a vinyl application. And so these are the different ways that you can do it. I like this one too, just personally, but these are the different filters, and you can choose the one that you like. Like I said, when I did this, because I didn't know what I was doing and I was just trying things out, I chose number 3. I think I would have chosen number 1 now that I know better, because it doesn't have as many lines and highlights and things to take out later. So now you would download your SVG and send it over to Cricut. So now I'm in Cricut, and I'm actually in a new project screen, and what I want to show you is that you would just go to your uploads, click upload image, just like you normally would, find it in your downloads and bring it over. Okay, so that should be my image, and I'm just uploading it for you guys because I've already done it, but just to show you. So this is what it would look like. As you can see, it's an SVG, so it's only going to allow you to do the cut image, and so you just click upload. Now I think this one might have been the, oh, this is number 1, so that's a different one than I chose before. And you may be able to see here a slight variation between, or I can just click them, a variation between how they uploaded and what they look like. Okay, so now you can see the difference. This is if you choose 1. And this is if you choose 2. Now this is 3. This was 3. This was 1 and this was 3. Now, it may not look like much, but you can see some details here in my face, all these details in my hair. The reason that this is a challenge if you use a detailed image like this is because the SVG is going to try to cut all these little lines out. So the less lines that you have in the background, the better. Because what you'll have to do is go through and hide all of these images or delete, all these little pieces, or delete all these pieces, or your image is going to cut it out. Now, if you have freckles or something like that and you want it to show up, fine. But I'm just telling you, it's going to make your life a little bit more difficult when you try it. So I'm going to cancel that one out. I'm going to open this one up and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So these are all the pieces to this design. So as you go on and click them, you can choose what you want to keep and what you want to get rid of. You can certainly keep everything. You don't have to. And you can start hiding items. So if you don't want that piece, take it out. If you don't want that piece, take it out. It's just less you're going to have to do when you actually get to weeding. You just scroll through and choose what you want to keep and what you want to get rid of. Like these little intricate hair pieces. And they're really cute. But I don't want to try to weed around all that. So, I am going to just go to my final project and show you guys what I did. So I'm in my projects, and you can see from my original uploads to when I cleaned it up and welded it, this is what I got. And I think it's pretty cute. So now I am going to put this, I believe, on a mug for myself. This would be cute on a canvas as well. So we're into the holiday season. We're looking at gift giving, some pretty dope gifts you want to give people, something that's custom and unique. This is one that I think would be a winner. Again, I wouldn't do this for somebody that I don't really care about. Not that I don't really care about. But this is definitely a time investment when you're choosing certain photos and you have to go through and take out all those little cut images and things like that. You want to get a really good photo from the beginning so that you don't have to do some of those things. I clicked make it so I could send it over to my Mac. And I see what happened here. I'm going to click cancel and I'm going to go back. But this is a good reminder to make sure we have everything attached. This one was welded. And now click make it. Now all my pieces should go as one piece and not an eyeball on the side and an arm on the top of my head and crazy stuff like that. You can see Cricut's telling me it's a big project. This is at 7.4 by 7.5. I don't want it that large for a mug, but I'm just uploading it so you guys can see the process. I'm still waiting for everything to completely go over to my Mac, but I was thinking another way to do it is to use your photo editor on your phone. Most of us have like a filter that does cartoon images. You could certainly do something like that, I imagine, in theory, on your phone and send it over to Cricut as an upload and clean up your background and get the same type of effect by making it a cut file. So that's another option to be able to try something like this. So I had to go out of Cricut and back in. So I'm going to highlight over this again Gonna make sure everything is welded. It was supposed to have welded the first time. So this is round 2. We're going to try it again. I'm going to shrink my image down because I don't really want it that large. If it's going to go on a cup or something like that, really about 3 inches is my max, unless it's going to be on like a big beer mug or something. And I'm going to see what happens here. Click make it. And I'm still getting eyeballs everywhere, so I'm going to have to go back and attach it again. So I went out, I reattached everything, and I sent it to my mat. But because it is such a large project with all these intricate pieces, it is taking a very long time to load.